Oh, do you think YouTube has that Cheetah Girls clip where they were running through Spain? Oh God, I hate ads. These YouTube ads are so annoying.
Why, hello there. I'm Quartz Jones Esquire of the famous Jones, Jones & Jameson law firm. No matter the fashion crime, your favorite celebrities must do the time. Here at Jones, Jones & Jameson, no aesthetic or fashion crime can go unpunished. Not with our team of lawyers on the case. From the red carpet to the runway, if your faves get caught slipping, please feel free to report it here. You may be entitled to compensation.
Girl, what? Okay, they cannot be for real with this.
Yes, callers, we are totally being for real.
Oh, are there cameras in here?
After last year's Met Gala, our team of lawyers were able to secure millions of dollars in compensation for our clients who were mentally distressed by the outfits. No fashion.
Okay, so did she say the number was 1888 or did she say the number was 1887?
Yes, I will repeat the number for you. Pay attention. It's 1-888-888-8888.
Ooh, she gagged me a bit there.
Kapow! Quartz Jones Esquire is on the case. And to all our potential clients out there, beauty is pain, but remember, it can also be your gain. Call us now at 1-888-888-888-8. Kapow.
Okay, let me just do a light Google search. I just want to make sure that this is a legit business.
Looks like we have our first call. Hello, caller. Uh-huh. Doja Cat's makeup. I'm on the case. Duty calls.
So, I don't know if you noticed, but Doja Cat looks a little different now in terms of the hair or lack thereof, the makeup, different. In early August, Doja Cat shaved her head, and she even went on Instagram Live to shave her eyebrows. Then in September, she stepped out in a variety of makeup looks that got the internet talking. Doja Cat's looks actually kind of gave me a nostalgic feeling, okay? Stay with me, I'll explain. So, picture this. It's the late 2000s, early 2010s. We have stars like Nicki Minaj, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry stepping out on the red carpet in looks that we would describe as camp, okay? A little outlandish, perhaps. These were women who brought fantasy to the red carpet. And it feels like Doja Cat is doing that now. Not to say she never did it before, but we're talking about the makeup. We're talking about the glam. We're talking about here. It feels like Doja Cat she's bringing that feeling back to me, but more so with the glam. She is the 2022 version of what the girls were doing in the 2010s, but in terms of the makeup. Interestingly enough, by the mid-2010s, Nicki and Gaga began sporting more natural red carpet looks, which makes Doja's recent makeup looks even more exciting. Okay, and I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense given what we as a society, we as a people, humankind, have gone through, that this is like kind of the direction her makeup has gone in. Let me explain. Look, we were just in the 2010s. Wow, what a time to be alive. Let's time travel to 2020. 2020, yes, not a time that we are all necessarily trying to relive, but stay with me. So 2020, the start of the pandemic. No one's wearing makeup. Not really. I mean, if you're wearing makeup, it's really like people are only seeing like this section of your face. I have a large forehead, so that's actually kind of a lot. But like if you have a normal shaped cranium, okay, it's not much. Okay, excuse me while I'm just trying to hide. Wow, that's huge. It's okay. Rihanna and I have the same forehead size. So what were we talking about? Makeup sales are down. The girls are not, you know, they're really just trying to give you maybe some they're really just trying to give you some mascara, you know, maybe a little eyeshadow, even if that, unless you're an essential worker. And if you are, shout out to you. Wow, you did that. Love you down. But if not, you were at home, bored in the house, bored. Well, you weren't bored. There was a lot going on mentally, so you had a lot to deal with up here. But sorry, this is getting dark. Let me speed through what I'm trying to say. My point is that makeup and like glam were really not a priority at that time because it's a fly. I'm just trying to film a video that is like 2 months late. Can we all just agree to just calm down? Okay? Thank you. Now we're in 2022. We as a society, we're in our we outside era where we're not just wearing sweatpants all the time. Or was that just me? Doja's glam is a signal to me that it's time to have fun and experiment with the way we look. Now that we're free from being at home 24/7, and some of us are quitting our jobs and quitting relationships and all types of things because we're trying to, you know, prioritize our happiness because things got real back in 2020. Things got a little too real, a little too bleak. Experimenting with the way we look, it's not for everybody. It's also about, you know, experimenting with our hobbies, trying new things. Again, we're in our we outside era. Let's get outside of our comfort zone, kids. In conclusion, it's about having fun. Do y'all remember fun? Okay. Some of y'all, I don't think you do. Oh, kids, let's talk about the 360-degree artist. It's a lot of flashbacks, a lot of time traveling going on. Let's take it back to geometry class. Some of y'all might be so young you're in geometry class. Whatever. But for the rest of us, time traveling to high school, ugh, gross. So a circle, 360 degrees. Okay, remember that. We're all walking, talking brands, celebrities included. And even when celebrities are off stage, they're in the studio, they're still brands. We praise Doja for being versatile. Versatile. Maybe I need to go back to high school, like actually, so I can learn how to speak the only language I can speak, which is English. As I was saying, we praise Doja Cat for being very versatile. She can do a lot of things. Okay, she can do a lot of things. She can hop on any beat. She can get on anybody's song, and she can, you know, she can body that. She delivers a quality performance. She's a chameleon. She's a weirdo. And I say that with affection. I'm a weirdo too. I'm talking to my phone. There's nobody in here but me and that one fly that interrupted me like 5 minutes ago. Y'all, we all remember Moo, right? Is this makeup not aligning with the brand that Doja has established for herself? Illusion and fantasy are aspects of artistry, and I really appreciate it when artists take a 360-degree approach to their artistry. Now you know why I made you flashback to geometry class. 360? Well, I'm a little dizzy from that spin. It's not just about delivering on the track, on the album. It's about delivering on the red carpet. Okay, or when you stepping out to some event, whether the floor is carpeted, whether the floor is tiled, whether the floor is wood. It's about creating moments. For example, Zendaya. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Relax. I had caffeine before I started filming. For example, Zendaya wearing Spider-Man themed red carpet looks when she was promoting Spider-Man. Which one was that called? It's called No Way Home. No Way. The first one was Homecoming. Far From Home. Okay. Far From Home. So you're just not going to listen home? What was the third one called? Damn okay. It. All right. Spider-Man. Nowayhome. No, it wasn't. Sweet. It was Honey. I Gotta Get Home. Honey, you know, the third one with the Sweet Pie, Darling. No Way Home. You know which one. I'm gonna put No Way Home on screen. No Way Home. Or Lady Gaga turning a red carpet appearance into a performance. Y'all remember when she showed up? I think it was to the Grammys in like an egg. I remember it. That's just what I'm saying. You're creating moments. That stuff matters. Doja is taking her aesthetic of being a chameleon. She can do anything. She can hop on any verse, hop on any beat. She can hop on any makeup look. How about that? Yeah, she's doing that. What she's been doing recently is like she's like pushing that chameleon thing forward. We're moving forward. We're not just doing the same things. We're pushing it. And it's tying into what feels authentic to her. That's important when you're trying to be a 360-degree artist. Why am I whispering? W Magazine did an article, okay, on Miss Doge in October of 2022, okay? She had this to say. My Fashion Week experience was special because I was able to get the message across to people that I am an explorer of art and fashion. I don't think I thoroughly have been able to get that message across. Branding 360 degrees. This W article even explains some of the thinking that went behind some of the looks, okay, that she wore to the fashion shows she attended in September. For example, to the Tom Brown show, she said this: I think Tom Brown is one of the most exciting designers of today. I wanted his clothing to live on my body without it being clumped together with a wild makeup look because it holds so much power on its own. Laurel Charleston put a tab down my lip and chin as an ode to the designer. It was so simple but felt perfect and elegant. Your Honor, the jury, my fellow Americans, and whoever else is watching this, hi. How is this any different from her versatility in music? She's taking her style and she's meshing it with the style of the designers whose fashion shows she's attending. Everything is done with intention. This is what I like to say. There are certain celebrities who, when we find out they're attending the event, the soiree, okay, we get excited. We want to know what they're gonna wear. We want to see what are they gonna do now. Rihanna. We saying it correct. I feel that way about Lizzo, Zendaya, I said, and I feel like Doja brings that same energy. I'm like, what's she finna do now? 10 years from now, we may remember some of the looks Doja sported today. And that's the fun of red carpet fashion. Seeing those iconic moments, seeing those not iconic moments, and then dragging those artists or celebrities, because why did you wear that, girl? But also the iconic moments that were good. That's important too. In conclusion, I'm gonna call this Doja's makeup renaissance. Is that the right word? Beyonce said renaissance. Now I'm like, I just want to call everything a renaissance. You get a renaissance. You get a renaissance. What I love and appreciate about pop culture is really like a time capsule. We associate memories to these things. We remember what it was like going to school or work the day after some of the most iconic VMA awards ceremonies of all time. We remember what it was like listening to certain albums for the first time. Why should makeup looks be any different? Anyways, thanks for tuning in to another Quartz Jones original. Am I inspired to experiment with my makeup now that I've seen Doja experiment with hers? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm quite lazy when it comes to doing makeup looks. I just think that I just don't have the energy. I actually think I look worse in makeup than I do barefaced. I think I look worse. Which is really truly an accomplishment when you spend like an hour on your face and it looks worse than it did when you started. Wow. That has to be studied. Is there like a scientist doing a study on that? But again, like I said, it's not just about experimenting with the makeup. It's about experimenting like in general and just like doing what you want, like within reason. Obviously, some of y'all, I've seen a lot of discourse online about like the it girl is dead and like what happened to the it girl? Who killed the it girl? Blah, blah, blah. I think of like what makes an it girl is like they don't care. Like what makes an it girl is like they literally don't care. They just do what they want. When we're talking about like aesthetic, because the it girl is a look, they just wear what they want and they look good. And in your mind, you're like, if I did that, I would look bad. Like they can literally just put it on and it's just like, or do some here, and it's like, you look good as hell. And I wouldn't have never thought to put those things together, and you did it. That's what an it girl is. So like the fact that y'all are criticizing, look, there's things you can criticize Doja Cat about that have nothing to do with her makeup, okay? And people have. And I think let's just stick to those things and let's leave the makeup alone. I feel like I'm loving it. Let's keep that going. Okay, if that's what she wants to do. What am I gonna call this video? Am I gonna call the video Doja Cat the It Girl? Am I gonna call it The People versus Doja Cat's Makeup, The Trial, produced by Ryan Murphy? Am I gonna call it Flashbacks to Traumatic Moments of Our Lives? Outside the house go click, click, click. Down the chimney goes old Saint Nick.